Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading, and as usual, I hope you're doing well. And if you are new here and we haven't met, my name is Joe, and I'll be doing your reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Okay, so if you have Scorpio in any of those placements in your chart, this is just about be the reading for you. Please do keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take whatever resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't try to force or fit anything, and the best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them or if a title catches your attention. That's why they're timeless. Okay, do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the other readings that I've done for you in the past. But Scorpio, don't just focus on your sun sign. Do yourself that favor. Okay, you might want to check what other signs you have in your other placements, mostly Moon, Rising, and Venus, and then you might want to check some of the readings for those specific signs, especially if you're having a hard time finding a reading that resonates with you. Okay, it's probably because your messages are coming stronger from there. It usually happens. It all depends on your current life path. Please do subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. It's the best way to support the channel, and I do like to hear feedback from my viewers. Feel free to share my readings with whoever you think might benefit from listening to them. Okay? And last but not least, thanks to all of you who have already liked, commented, shared, subscribed. Stay subscribed. And for your kind donations. I truly appreciate it very much. All right, Scorpio. Okay, let's see. One more. That's better. Scorpio, you have the Three of Cups as the starting energy, or the heart of the matter, or what this reading is about, okay? It's about celebrating, enjoying, seeing the bright side of things in life, seeing the beauty in the smallest little details. You know, sometimes we forget to appreciate things. And I think you've been called to live every day, enjoy it to the fullest, celebrate, and always express gratitude. Okay. Some of you might want to maybe just something about your social life. Maybe you want to socialize a little bit more. Okay. You want to hang out with some friends, family, I don't know, take it as it resonates. But yeah, try to enjoy life a little more here. Okay, let's see. Let's play a few more, and we'll figure out what's going on here. The energy that's crossing, it could be a challenge or a blockage, is the Moon, Piscean energy. It's about it's the fear of the mystery, fear of the unknown, not knowing what's going to happen. Maybe you have been worrying too much about the things you can't control. Okay, things that are out of your control, and maybe you shouldn't be worrying so much about. You should start embracing the mystery in life a little more and just let things flow the way they should. That's why we have to be in this Three of Cup energy, celebrating, enjoying, maybe not taking things too seriously. Okay, let's see. In your conscious mind, you are aware of this, and you're probably always thinking about this. Okay, it's crowning you. Four of Pentacles. This is about holding on too tight to something. Maybe having a hard time letting go. Maybe having a hard time of letting things flow. Um, maybe you're afraid of change. Maybe you're afraid of not knowing what's going to happen. Maybe you're trying to control something. Okay? But this is a very fatigued, very tired, and exhausted energy. His shawl, his robe is all torn. It's pretty much your energy, you know. Maybe you're holding on too tight to something and it's just draining you. Interesting. So yeah, I think you're being called here to just, you know, it's time to just respond to the divine and not fear of the unseen, of the things that you can't understand. Okay, don't try to make sense of everything. You're not supposed to. Okay, embrace the mystery in life. You have to enjoy. Okay, you have to relax. Yeah, Four of Pentacles and crowning you. You know, that would be, it almost gives me the resemblance of the Four of Swords, which is that meditating, quieting the mind, relaxing, resting, you know. So yeah, you're up too much in your head. Maybe trying to control something, maybe trying to manipulate something. Not the bad sense of manipulation, but when we try to, you know, hold on to something, we're already manipulating the energy. And we're not allowing things to flow the way they should. So, and it's draining you. You know, energy is something so beautiful. But at the same time, if you try to hold on to it, it can damage you. I wouldn't know how to explain. Could it be something like radioactivity? You know, maybe in its essence, radioactivity can be beautiful. Maybe it can cast beautiful colors. Maybe, you know, it's out there, it's in space, you know. But we're not supposed to get a hold of it. We're not supposed to control it, you know, because it's an energy that has to just flow. And when we try to grasp this energy, it starts to affect us. Because it's not supposed to be, you know. It's like water. Water will always try to find its way out somehow. You just can't. You know, even in the jar, it will evaporate, you know. Below you, your subconscious mind, where you're headed to. I was going to say, you know, I'll get there in a minute. You're not aware of this, and you should. Okay, this is your higher self or divine trying to tell you this. Now, remember I said Four of Swords? Well, we have the Six of Swords. And this is also about, you know, putting yourself on the right path. Now, I was going to say that this is where you're headed to, because I saw the energy on the card, and it's about moving away, moving on to calmer waters. It's about putting your energy in better things, you know, not stressing so much about something, and maybe just put your mind on something more soothing, calming. Okay. And yeah, I think they're telling you that you have to just not put yourself in another path, but it's also about putting your mind in better things. Okay? Take it as best resonates for you. But yeah, there has to be some type of transition here. I do see that there is a lot of stress and you're not enjoying life. You're not fulfilled the way you should be. Okay? And I think you're acting a little bit from a state of fear, which is normal. And it's perfectly normal human behavior. Okay? Behind you, recent past, literally, I felt this energy. Where you're coming from, or what you're leaving behind, or should be leaving behind, Or it's just a reason why you're going through all of this. Nine of Wands. You see, you're not stepping out of this cage and enjoying life. You're trapped in this cage and you're acting from a state of fear. You've been wounded, you're wounded, you've been hurt. You're scared, you don't want to step out, okay, and enjoy life. And Divine is telling you, please, Scorpio, step out. Let's have some fun together, okay? Stop. Maybe you are overprotecting yourself somehow. Maybe you're just holding on too tight to something and it's not allowing you or the energy to work the way it should. So yeah, you have to change something here, okay? In your mind, with yourself, with your energy, some type of transition that has to take place here. So you can move out of this energy that is probably somehow intoxicating you. It's getting a hold of you, it's getting the best of you. You think you're trying to control it, but I think it's starting to control you. And that's not good. Yeah. In front of you, where you're headed to, what's coming towards you or near future. Strength, Leo, energy. You're gonna have to be very strong to release this, to make these changes, to embrace the mystery, to allow things to just understand that things have to be left or allowed to just flow the way they're supposed to. Okay? It's about you taming your fears, your insecurities, your doubts. Okay? And even understanding at some point that it wasn't even that bad after all. Okay? You need a lot of confidence. You see all that yellow? That's solar plexus energy. Okay? It's about trusting yourself, trusting in the divine, trusting in the process. Okay? This is how you should see or respond to the situation, or it's a representation of you in the situation. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, some of you are stagnant, or some of you are in this moment of your life where things are just not flowing, and it's because you're holding on too tight to something. Maybe you're overprotecting yourself. Maybe you're supposed to do something and you're not doing it because you're acting from a state of fear and you're overprotecting yourself. That could be for some of you. But you should start moving forward, moving away and leaving behind what doesn't serve you. Leaving behind this fear, this insecurity. Some of you have been probably desiring something for quite some time already, and you're just looking, you're just staring at the horizon in front of you. I mean, literally staring at your dreams from afar and not doing anything about it. You're not taking action and moving forward the way you should, because you are either overprotecting yourself or you're just not wanting to let go of something, and it's not allowing you to live life and enjoy life to the fullest. Okay? You're meant to move on. You're meant to take this pentacle with you and invest it somewhere else. And when I say invest, that's just your energy, your time, your money, just you. Whichever way, whatever this pentacle means for you, okay? Because it can mean a different thing for each one of you. Even your health, whatever. Surrounding you, influencing you, inspiring you. Page of Swords. Maybe even affecting you. What is this? Scorpio, you're supposed to see things in a different way, address things in a different way. You're supposed to get some type of clarity, or you're starting to get some type of clarity, a new type of understanding of things. Maybe you are conscious that you are somehow tired, burnt out, burdened, holding on to something, not wanting to let go, not wanting these changes, maybe overprotecting yourself. You're starting to see this. And maybe you're starting to get some type of clarity. Pages are just initial energies, and Swords is about vision, clarity, wisdom, understanding, actions, communication. Maybe some of you need to, communicate something. Maybe you just want to let go of something now and start moving on. Because in your subconscious, I think, the subconscious is a very powerful part of our mind. And that's usually where our intuition kicks in. And it's when we start feeling this higher calling, this higher desire. Even if the conscious mind is ruling, the subconscious is much more powerful. And I think you're starting to feel something, You're starting to wonder what it is. Maybe you're starting to question yourself. Maybe I should move away, move on. But then you stop yourself because you don't know where this thought is coming from. But it's there. It's part of your mind. And it's a very powerful part of your mind, which should never be ignored. Don't let your fears block you, okay? Maybe you have to answer to this higher call, which is your higher self telling you something, okay? It's a wild wolf and a domesticated dog, and they're both howling. And well, I think the dog is learning to howl back at the moon the way the wolf does, The dog is understanding that there is an inner wolf inside of him, and he's starting to respond the way he should to this divine calling. He's breaking free from dogmas, from belief systems. And maybe this is what you're being told. It's time to break free and move on. Listen to your inner wolf. Answer to this higher calling. Maybe you're starting to understand this. You're starting to see this with a different point of view, more clarity. Okay? There's a sense of freshness also for some of you. It's like that wind, In your hopes and fears, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Scorpio, it's just I got all this array of messages. First of all, you want to become independent, okay? You want to be able to start standing for on your own. Let's just leave it independent, okay? Provide for yourself, if you want to put it that way. You don't want to depend on others. I got the message that you're hoping that it's not too late, that you have not grown too old, okay, because it's a very young energy. Okay? It's that pre-Empress energy. Scorpio, age is not about numbers, it's about wisdom, okay? No, it's not too late. Because you had to go through something here as part of your path. And now that, if you respond to this calling, you gather the strength to start moving on, to start moving forward, and being confident about it. You're going to reach the destination that you've always probably desired. I want to be this beautiful young, it doesn't matter what gender you are, okay, but this beautiful, divine, young, pre-empress energy, and keep enjoying life to the fullest, okay? Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. You see that? You're trapped in fear. You're not enjoying the way you should be. You've been hurt, but you want to be in this other nine energy. Nine of Pentacles, where you're free, connecting with nature, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, believing in yourself. That little hawk and her perch in her hand, that's your intuition. Just gotta allow it to fly. Take that hood off its head and let it fly. You see all that abundance? That's the result of someone who has finally started to put the work on themselves and set themselves free. And not only that, enjoying life and expressing gratitude. Now, you see, Scorpio, there's only one way to express true gratitude to divine, to life, and it's by enjoying every single day of your life. It's the only way you can express gratitude. And when Spirit sees that, when God sees that, they're going to provide you with more. Because they're going to say, yes, Scorpio knows how to enjoy, so let's give him or let's give her more. Okay? They don't want you to be in this energy. Divine does not want to see you like this. You're not meant to be in this energy. Okay? And you're hoping for this. Okay? So yeah, in your past, you have to leave this behind. Okay, and this is the reason why you're going through all of this. Okay, so there is some transformative energy that has to happen here. And you're starting to understand things. You're starting to understand you're not meant to stay stuck in a situation where you're not enjoying life the way you should. And I understand. Some of you might be saying it's not as easy as you think it is. That's why you need strength. Okay? But only you are your own limit. That's why she has the infinite symbol in her crown chakra. Your thoughts are the only thing that can keep you stuck, locked, stagnant, in fear, and not being able to move on when you should, when you're being told to. Okay? Outcome or advice, which I usually take more as advice. Whew. Scorpio, it's the Tower moment. And that's your major arcana. That's one of your major arcanas. Outside of the Death card, okay, this is Scorpionic energy. Scorpio, they're telling you, one way or another, this has to come down. Okay? They're telling you that you are in control of tearing it down if you want to. But don't take too long. Because if not, divine will do it for you. And it's going to be harder on you. So just do it. There's something here that is not solid. If you hear that's fireworks. It's not shootings. Thank goodness. Okay, Scorpio, and you are protected from whatever has to happen. Okay, but if you can't tear it down, just allow it to happen, but understand why it's going to happen and why it's happening, if it's already happening for you. Okay, all you have to do is just move on. Okay, be strong. Okay, let go. Let go. You know you're holding on too tight to something. You are aware of that. It's giving you the sense of security. It's like this security blanket. It's time for you to let go of it. Okay? It's time for you to enjoy life. It's time to step out of this uncomfortable comfort zone that you have created in your mind, or that you've been trapped in for some reason. Okay? It must come down. It's time. Okay? You can do it if you want to, and if not, if you don't, divine will do it. And just please then step back and allow it to happen, and just be grateful for divine intervention. But I would recommend you to start tearing it down so that it's not as painful. Okay? Wow. Get yourself out of this miserable situation, please. Five of Pentacles. I just felt it like that. Oh, yeah. Of course, well, we have the 4 crowning you. So we have the 5 here. Okay? You're holding on to something. You're holding on too tight to it, and it's making you miserable. It's making you ill. It's sucking the energy out of you. Okay? You're tired. You're exhausted. You're not well, or you will not be well if you continue in this. Okay? Scorpio. Hermit, Virgo energy, please do seek answers within you. Okay? If you need answers, they're all within you. The clarity that you're seeking. Okay? And allow yourself to be led by your own inner light, by your own wisdom, your knowledge. Scorpio, you are, I think some of you are very old souls. You know how to handle this. You should know how to handle this. Okay? But allow yourself to be led by your inner light through this cold and dark, environment. You're protected. Don't fear. Don't be afraid. Don't let your emotions cloud you or confuse you. Okay? Don't let anyone try to confuse you either. Okay? Something or someone might want to try to stop you, and they might try to manipulate you at an emotional level. Okay? Don't allow that to happen. You're gonna have to be very, very strong. Okay? That's what I felt right there. Okay, Scorpio, let's get additional messages from this other deck, or clarity, or advice, or warnings. Then we'll close the reading with a Woodland Warden's Oracle deck. I'll send you off the way so that you want to be this 9 of Pentacle energy. No, you haven't wasted time. You had to go through this, I'm sure. But don't take your time on tearing this tower, to create this tower moment. Because then it's going to be harder. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning for you here. What other messages do you have for Scorpio, please, regarding this reading or situation? If there's something else they need to know, what else do you want to say to Scorpio, please? Thank you very much. Seven of Wands in the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Be strong, keep persevering. You're in a higher position, okay? And fight back. Don't allow anything to try to hold you back and confuse you, okay? You have to stand your ground here. It's for some of you. Chariot, Cancerian energy. It's the green light, okay? It's time for you to just move forward, move on, take charge. You're in control of your life here. You're in control of your destiny. You're behind the steering wheel. You're in the driver's seat. It's time for you to just give the order and start moving forward, okay? You are in charge of your destiny. Okay, Scorpio. All right, let's close this reading. Some of you are meant to do something, you know. Probably, this is just a quick, small message for others of you, but it may be some type of investment or project that you should be doing, and your fear is holding you back. And you're thinking that you are too old already to do this, okay? And no, you're not, okay? It's a change of mindset that you have to work on, to understand that it's not too late, that you're supposed to do, you should do this, okay? Okay, what other messages do you have for Scorpio with Woodland Warriors Oracle deck, please? Let's see. This one. Scorpio, you have number 9, which is the weasel and the pine, and it means introspection. Okay, introspection. Virgo, the hermit. It's a lot of inner. Is that also trying to figure things out? Number 9. And introspection says, weasels can be warriors or spies, moving quickly and often alone. They make observations from afar and adjust their plans accordingly. Remember that solitary creatures are nothing to fear, and an introverted nature is nothing to feel ashamed of. Knowing oneself and being comfortable alone are desirable skills. Like the weasel, the pine tree works to be self-sufficient. One of the fastest growing evergreens, its prickly needles have a waxy coating that helps them retain water. In the upright position, it says that you are called to a time of solitude. Isolation allows for contemplation, which can lead to self-knowledge. That's that hermit energy. And you know what? With that 9 of Pentacles card, it's also about being self-sufficient. Okay? That's what I said. Some of you might have been depending on something or someone, but you're not enjoying life the way you should. Okay? In the reverse, it says that you may be overcome by loneliness. Think of the weasel's joy in solitude. Practice caring for yourself when alone. Meditate on the waxen needles of the pine tree. Ask yourself what protections you may need to remain green and healthy year-round. When do I like to be alone? Is one question you have to ask yourself. Okay? And the other question is, how can I better understand and respect myself? You know, it's also about some type of self-respect somehow. And with the Hermit card, interesting. Scorpio, that's the best I can do for you. Okay, I hope this reading does help you and it gives you the answers that you're seeking at this moment of your life. And I hope it helps you somehow. And if it does, please do hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. Scorpio, I hope to see you next time. And please do stay safe, be happy, and stay very blessed. Goodbye, Scorpio.